This podcast features a lot of adult language. Hey, I'm James, and I'll be playing Giles, the human fighter.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I'll be playing Zekaria, the warlock tiefling.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm playing Tundz the gnome.
I'm Brett Rude, and I'll be your dungeon master this evening. Eats into the floor as it vomited on you.
Woo!
Because it got sick somehow.
That's good luck.
It's like a cricket.
Ugh. These birds are gonna get infected.
Yes. Very
Did
good.
it make
So
its constitution save?
it did not make its constitution
I
save.
think it's dead.
And it died.
It's
died.
gone.
Exploded
It
on
turned
me.
and then it exploded.
I
Exactly
thought it was all the throw up that went
It
on.
turned inside out, and then it exploded.
Alright.
So yeah, Galaxy Quest for those.
Why'd I get knocked over? Yeah.
Well, you were blasted by black
The
pudding
barf.
vomit. For those of you out there, that was a black pudding nerfed down a bit with some hit points because they have ungodly amounts of hit points, and then they were finding some ochre jelly earlier, split into 4 pieces. For those of you listening.
Okay, so I'm going to head over to inspect this big humanoid thing. Does it look like, is it like a creature?
It is sculpted out of what you can best describe as clay, and is it's roughly sculpted to look like a human, but it looks like done by a really bad craftsman. So it looks like a melting human. Again, I hate to make the pop culture reference, but think Clayface from the Batman animated series. Just like, it's like bleh, like really not detailed. Just looks like a big
Terrible
pile of-
craftsmanship.
Exactly.
Here.
So it looks like someone was halfway through making a statue.
Is combat over? Or are we still
Oh yes, combat is
So
over.
we can go over there and
Be-do-do.
look at it.
Yes, you can go inspect it.
I'm in my armor.
Boop. So
my
Tundz is over there just rubbing his hands all over his body. I'm just
Okay.
mending my
I'm
armor.
just gonna turn around and get some privacy.
Yeah, this isn't Burning Man, dude.
I mean, you guys can give me shit all you want, unless you want your armor mended.
Can you amend my armor too?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah. I don't think Tundz will turn that down.
You're like playing with the miniatures like it's Spaceballs. It's like...
Alright. So as you're inspecting the clay face, you look up, you see the giant stone face in the wall, made up of, many eyes, many mouths, no number can describe because it keeps changing. And you see unmistakable look of anger within the eyes and the mouths as it looks upon you for a moment. And then it starts to solidify and stops moving.
Giles is used to that look.
And
Bald
with
face.
that, you can see that the statue thing actually starts drying out and starts flaking as the outside starts to crack
I'm gonna step back.
like a desert floor, and it starts falling apart in front of you under its own weight.
So is there anything over near anything around here? Like...
Yes, there's a laboratory. It seems to be an abandoned laboratory. Looks similar to the alchemist laboratory that you found earlier, but looks like, for lack of a better word, better funded. Looks like more intricate apparatuses were employed here and used for some very intense research.
Yeah, Giles isn't super interested.
I want to look around.
You can do
all of
search?
the- yeah.
All right.
While she's searching, I'm gonna mend his armor.
Okay.
Right.
So they're over
Off of me.
rubbing each other, and Zakaria's like, "Oh, I'm gonna
I'm
research
just
some
gonna
stuff."
look for some books.
So Zekaria, you find 2 things. you find a small pouch sitting upon the table, as well as a book. And the book seems to be covered in a red, almost like clay type substance on the outside.
Red clay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
You can open it, yes. Did you want to read it?
No.
Oh, you don't want to read it? Are you
What
sure?
is it? The title.
Play-Doh for beginners.
Play-Doh?
Yeah, why is there all this clay on it? Can I brush it off and see?
No, it seems to be
Brush
made
off?
of the clay. Ba ba ba. Much like what that giant statue was made out of. Make a knowledge arcana roll to see if you can figure out what this thing is. Anyone else looking around, or you guys just
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of...
looking for stuff that would interest Giles, like
Oh,
regular old
16.
booty, not laboratory stuff.
not laboratory stuff. One moment, what'd you roll?
16.
16. You recognize this. Your father once had a book similar to this, and you recognize this as a book of golems.
Oh, that's powerful.
Ooh, most powerful.
It's in the bag.
You open up the bag, and you can see 7 small beans within the bag. Ooh, well, some beans.
Hey, what are those?
No. Can I pull them out and look at them?
Yeah,
Can I make some kind of check and see if I can tell what these are?
you can make a knowledge arcana check if you want. Giles, I'd like you to make a
That's some
perception check
fantastic
to see
booty.
if you can find anything.
I'm glad we came down here to get those
Arcana?
beans.
Those beans, arcana, yeah.
It will be a 19.
19. Dang.
I'm sure those farmers will be very happy to get their beans back.
Don't look like regular beans, I don't think.
Yeah. You know, I mean, other than just being called a bag of beans, is actually very powerful, potent magic. A very chaotic magic. You don't know exactly what it does. One shy of that. But you know that that planting these seeds results in, or these beans results in very fantastical
Beanstalks?
maybe?
18.
18.
I have something I want to do as well.
Alright, Giles, I would like you to roll on this treasure table, please.
Oh shit. Okay, what am I rolling?
Roll a D100.
68.
I'm going to. Tundz is going to tell Zekaria that those are dangerous and that she should hand them to him. With deception.
With deception. Oh.
Doesn't someone have disadvantage with that?
Yes, someone has disadvantage with the insight. So, one moment, Giles, we will get back to that.
Insight? No. Wait.
That's how
I
you
don't
made it.
have... No.
Oh, that's right, you
I don't
changed.
have disadvantage.
Instead of taking disadvantage on
I switched my
insight,
wisdom
she
and-
just
Every
changed
time
her
you change your character around, this changes everything.
So I don't have...
Well, it's still a good little thing. Okay.
19.
19. I would like you to roll insight, please. Describe to me, Tundz. What do you say
Yeah,
to her? What
what do you say?
like? What's your convincing thing?
Oh, Zekaria, those are really dangerous. Let me have them. I know what these are.
Nope,
You need to drop them right now.
He's trying to lie to you, so you need to see if you can spot the lie.
16.
16. He sounds pretty convincing. You might want to hand him a bean.
Alright, I'll give you one bean, Tundz.
I eat the bean.
Are you serious? Now, I have to give. I don't want to meddle in what you're doing, but I have to give you a fair warning. This is a very powerful magical thing, and you're about to swallow it.
Let it ride.
Here, Tundz, can you check and see if they're okay?
Oh god. Well, you can always cast that sickness spell on him.
I can't. Until I have a long rest, I can't cast them
No.
again, so I'm sorry. I
I
don't
know
have
that
like
might
any...
maneuver. Although that won't really help unless he's joking.
It
It's either going to make me really powerful or really not.
Tundz, I would like you to roll a D100, please.
Oh, that's always the good one.
Those are fun, yeah.
That's how you know something awesome is about to happen.
70.
Nice even number.
Does it taste good?
It's kind of sour.
God. Okay.
Are you daft? Those go in the earth.
What?
Tastes blue.
I don't think that's a flavor, Tundz.
Wait, what was my reaction? Am I getting sick?
Oh my god. Oh my god, are you seriously ate the fucking meat?
Yeah, he did. It's too late. It's down the hatch.
Holy shit.
Good riddance, character with the wisdom of 3.
Hey, at least you roleplayed it well.
Okay.
This is gonna
You
be
just
bad.
see some- this
Look
is-
at it. It's flipping through like 3 books.
So you eat the bean? Boop. He's just role playing it with a red vine.
It would have been better for you to say that.
He's just really good at sounding like he has a red vine in his mouth. And you swallow the bean. Very good.
Tasted blue.
So you're searching through, and you can
Yes, I
see what looks like they experiments had been done on people here. And in
Ugh.
fact, there's
Just
a
knocking
corpse
over
on the
things.
side, and it looks like its armor had been removed and set up on a table to be examined.
Oh, well, I might as well pick up where they left off. I'm going to examine the armor.
All right, I would like you to make a knowledge. I guess that'd be a knowledge arcana roll.
Well, that is not quite Giles'
I'm
specialty.
digesting.
For the listeners at home,
5.
I'm setting a timer.
Oh my god. Okay.
My mouth feels really dry.
Yeah.
You should drink some water.
Tundz?
You got a total of 5?
Yeah.
It just looks like a really cool set of armor.
What kind of armor?
Scale mail type of armor.
I'll throw it in my sack of booty and yeah.
Okay, so you
Do I
see
have, I think I'll have a backpack or something.
a big backpack of booty.
Yeah. What?
Zekaria looks like she has something to say.
What?
Just,
Why are you
okay,
looking at me?
Tundz?
What do you want?
Right as Tundz starts saying, "Why are you looking at me? What do you want?" You hear, and you all look at Tundz like, "What?" And you see his stomach start to point outward.
Ew.
Oh,
Oh God.
Yes, and you can see his stomach starts to split open a little bit.
Oh God.
Can I back away?
And you see what looks like a
back away?
beak kind of start peeking out. And then, I love you, Mike. You're like your brother. But you see Tundz split in half as a
Yes, beneath us.
Oh my god.
as a bullet
What?
comes bursting out of his stomach. This
Oh
thing
God.
right here.
I'm gonna smash it.
As he's splitting, he says,
You're the one who ate it.
His last word is asshole.
As a bullet comes shooting
Oh Jesus Christ.
out of his body.
I guess.
I don't have a bullet miniature because I wasn't expecting
God.
this at all. At all. That's what happens
I
when you eat
backed
a bean
away.
from a bag of beans.
Just letting you know I backed away.
Aren't they like pretty big, dude?
Yeah, okay.
If it says
A bullet is a massive predator that terrorizes any lands it inhabits. Also called a land shark, it lives only to feed.
Okay. So help me.
Irascible, I'm not sure exactly what that word is, and rapacious, bullets fear no other creature and they attack with no regard for superior numbers or strength.
So help me if Zekaria gets killed during this battle.
Oh be
So-
It'll be a dead character's fault, and I won't care.
I
Oh,
will be livid.
okay. Zekaria and Giles, I would like you both to roll initiative, please.
Did you mend my armor before you went?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah, remember, he's rubbing his hands all over yours.
right.
All over your body.
12.
I'm assuming he kind of fell over at some point during this beak popping out of his stomach.
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do overhead smash as it's coming out, because that's just gross.
Okay. Real quick, just as instinct, I would like you to both make so Arcana rolls. 24 and 10. You see this thing burst out. Well, both of you, obviously. This thing is, it's huge. I mean, it's way bigger than Tundz,
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
And you have no idea how it's almost like an interdimensional door just burst open through Tundz.
Yeah.
And
Sweet.
I figured it was something
it
like that.
lands and it starts shaking Tund's guts off of it, just like a dog. Now, Zekaria, you look at this and you know what this is, and you know this is beyond your two abilities. This thing will rip through you guys like it ain't no thing.
Okay, do we see an
And
exit?
Giles, you see your roll's a little bit lower, but you see Zakaria's face, and you can tell you're pretty sure, and her face reinforces it that standing
go.
off against this may not be a good idea. You can if you want; it is your
No.
game, but
No.
may not be.
Does she
No.
roll well enough
Can
to...
I persuade him that we've got to find an exit?
She rolled a
stat?
24. Like she,
we need to go.
with all the confidence on the planet, she is saying that this thing is.
Does she have enough confidence as to like what its armor class or hit points would be?
Did you roll a natural 20?
I rolled a 19.
A 19.
Plus
That's pretty good,
5.
bro.
All right. Tell you what. What do you want to know? Do you want to know its armor class or its hit points? I'll give you that. One or the other.
Hit points is probably more useful.
Yeah.
You want to know its hit points?
Yeah.
'Cause I know its armor class is high.
All right. Its hit points are 94.
Okay, we gotta go.
I'm
I'm
out.
not doing good. Let's go.
Peace.
Stat. I'm going. I don't know about you, but I am going.
Okay.
There is an
Well,
exit.
so this is kind of like that moment as it's shaking
I mean,
off.
this thing seems really like it would move
Can I
fast.
persuade him? Can I persuade him to just go?
I don't think he's disagreeing with you.
Yeah,
Are
no,
you-
I'm
Okay,
fine,
then
but
let's stop talking about it and let's find an
All right.
exit.
So it is
now.
Giles' turn. It is your turn. What would you like to do? It is
I
not.
guess I'm leaving.
It's not in hand to hand with any. Like you can leave without an attack of opportunity, but
Actually,
or you can
I'm
stay
gonna
and
attack
you can
it.
fight it.
real quick. So
Okay, that is up to you.
21.
That hits.
Awesome. 11,
11 points of damage. Very good.
and then I'm going to use my action surge to dodge,
Oh, using your dodge
and
Very
then
good.
I'm going to run away and
or disengage.
no
Oh, okay. So
dodge.
okay, it'll use its reaction then to
That's fine.
attack.
But also as part of my movement, I'm going to pick up Tund's backpack and run away.
Okay.
You're dead, Giles.
So you take 33 points of damage.
30. Actually.
Oh, okay. You take 30 points of damage.
Actually, that might knock me out.
So
fell
you're knocked
over.
out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. So I am going to.
Oh, use your cloak thing.
Yes.
Your one time.
My one time.
Boof. All right. So you bamf.
The fuck was
To
that?
60? Right?
It lets her effectively misty step 60 feet once per day.
Whoa.
And I just run as fast
What
as
about-
I fucking can.
Anything you can do for Giles? Giles is knocked out.
See ya, bro.
No, I am going.
You're
Okay?
just going?
I am going.
I guess she could help him
Wait,
up and then Misty
you
step
get a
across
good or
the
get a
bridge.
cute
Yeah, you
roll?
can do that. You could give him a potion of healing and then misty step.
Okay,
you can use
fine.
the potion of healing.
I lay it down.
No, you can give it to him.
You're like, you're later. Toss it at me.
It's all
So
like on your chest.
you can come here,
Okay, so I
potion
can-
him, and then Misty.
I can give it to him and
Mhm.
still.
Yeah, and still
Okay.
misty step.
So I give you a potion,
Yay.
and then I am out of here.
Oh.
Oh,
4. Now it gets its turn.
Now it gets its turn.
Was it
I'm
wrong?
still dodging, by the way.
Yeah, you're still
I don't know if
technically
that
dodging.
Actually.
So it had disadvantage, so it has to choose a 1, right?
It does.
Tundz emerges back together.
And now he is a boulette gnome. Centaur thing.
Multi-class.
I think you should go into the gook.
Yeah, I was about to say. Right?
Yeah, that seems like fair.
Oh my god.
Maybe he
Yeah.
can make his dex save.
Oh no. No.
He didn't make his dex save.
God.
Did he just jump over Giles?
yes.
See?
Yes.
Look, I killed it.
Yes.
Giles, you stand. I killed it. Come on.
Hey, it died trying to kill me. That counts as me killing it.
So it charges at you. You just kind of fall over and it's flying over the edge.
I feel like it does like a jump at it.
Yeah, so it jumped at you and fell, landing into the black ichor. Yeah, so it's
like,
and then you see it slowly sinking as all these tendrils.
cool. I'm gonna watch. I get up, and then I'm also gonna I'm gonna get my second wind as I watch it melt. And actually, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at it.
Yeah, we're out of combat, so yes, you don't have to
This
use
is really
actions.
cool. We need to have these
Cool.
every time.
How much XP do I get for
any-
killing that thing?
How much XP do I get?
Well, you certainly didn't kill it. I'm the only one that even attacked it.
Technically, I'm the one that jumped in.
No,
I
you
killed-
didn't.
I killed
You're
it.
all over. You're like,
It's still
I thought
part
we
of
were
me.
a team.
can I find
man.
Tuntz's head?
Give it to Brandon as a gift.
The person
I like
through
that.
the sounds
Make
of
a-
the screaming bullet burning in the black ichor river. What do
I'll
you
see
do now?
you in hell, knave.
Tons! No.
Yeah,
It's like
Giles
Bishop
is
from
very
Aliens. It's like
angry.
split in half.
Yeah. Giles can't bring himself to look upon the mangled form of Tundz, so he's just taking out his anger on the boulette as it melts.
Poor Tundz. You should probably throw him in that sarcophagus.
I'm not touching all that nasty body shit.
Alright, what do you want to do now?
Is it dead?
Yeah, both Tundz and Bullet
Oh,
are
yeah,
dead.
I mean, I knew Tundz was dead. I guess we could grab pieces of him and see if we can afford a resurrection. No!
If we can afford a resurrection.
Yeah, you have to go and pay for that shit. Priests don't work for
A
free.
resurrection, I would say that Tons would not like that. I don't think that Tons would be into
He doesn't want to be alive.
Maybe
a
Tundz is in a better
resurrection.
place.
I'm pretty sure that's
I
not
think
the
That
He's
has
in a
less
better
bullets.
It's like everywhere. I
I
see where he
really
is.
think he's in a better place.
Yeah.
I know Tons, and I don't think that he would be into a resurrection.
We were talking me out of wanting to resurrect him. It's kind of fucked up.
That is- well, grab a bucket and you can throw
Yeah.
what's left
I mean,
of
there's
him in
like beakers and
There's
shit
some
everywhere.
beakers and All right, so
Don't
you're
feel
collecting
like
up
you need-
what
yeah,
you
I'm
can
grabbing
of
a bag
Tundz.
of Tundz.
Very good. It weighs a ton.
I was just gonna say that. It weighs a tons.
And for those of you who cannot see, he cut Tons in half.
He cut his miniature. in
Yeah,
half.
I grabbed my knife out of my pocket and cut the miniature in half.
So really,
Thank
It was a
goodness it was one of
plastic
those
miniature.
cheap ass miniatures.
I
Right.
really don't think Tons is.
Okay, well, now that I've got Tundz, I also have all his stuff.
Oh, you guys find 2 vials of black powder.
Those
Not
are
to be
mine.
confused with gunpowder, but black powder.
I'll take those.
Do you want any of the black powder, Giles?
No, I stopped doing that years ago.
Do I know what these are?
Make an investigation roll.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
to
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you don't know
have
what they are.
research.
No, I have never seen anything like this.
You rolled a
whatsoever.
1?
Yes, I did.
Is there
Yeah.
a jar upstairs in that lab big enough to fit all the tons?
I don't think.
Because I feel like that'd be a more sanitary way to
I
do
feel like you
Would
should just
want
throw
to
them in
be
my
in a jar.
backpack.
it. No, all your stuff's in there. I need
I-
that.
Should just leave Tundz here to rest.
Yeah, just like me.
Just
I-
like,
I'm going
I should
upstairs.
persuade him to just leave Tundz'
Oh, okay.
Tundz's body. Peace.
maybe, or if anything, maybe find a cleric to say some peaceful words over his body.
True. Do that.
So,
Yeah,
if
we
Giles
weren't
wants to bring
super
back his
evil, we
body.
could totally
Right,
do that.
okay, as long as we have somebody.
Well, I mean, I was gonna have some clerics say some words like casting spells of resurrection, but and that's unless nobody like wants him alive.
I don't specifically want him dead. I just don't care.
Okay, let's.
Giles cares.
More
Well,
Tundz.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the resurrection process doesn't require desecration.
I'm totally cool with him coming back.
He's pretty desecrated.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Already.
Okay.
Alright, slurp him into a bucket, and we
Yeah.
head on out.
Okay.
Alright, so you find an old rusty
This is
Like
bucket.
a Home Depot bucket.
No,
walking around.
upstairs. Weren't there like big jars and shit?
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
the
there's
big
some
old cork in
downstairs
the top
too, yeah.
and we'll call it a day.
So yeah, it's just this big glass Tund's face on the
I
side.
can't look at it.
Just
Please
looking
cover it up.
hideous. Just,
Luckily, he's a gnome. He-
Yeah, it's really small. I mean, he actually condenses
Yeah.
like really no small.
Gnomes compact well.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to keep that behind the counter at the Barfing Bugbear until we can raise money. We'll have like a tip jar, the Tund's jar. It's like until we get enough money to resurrect him. In the meantime,
Yeah.
we're serving drinks with like Tund's juice.
No, that's horrible.
No, that's
You said
disgusting.
that you would take care of him if we don't bring him back.
You have a little bit of tons in you?
You want some?
Would you like to?
Nasty.
So what do you do from here? You head back out of the.
Is that the only way out?
Yeah, that's the only way out. You've reached the end of this dungeon, as
I
it
guess.
were.
Well, that was worth it.
We'll mopily go
That was
back.
awesome.
Cool.
So
Let's head upstairs.
you do find a book written by a man named Viticus Jorit, also known as the Viticus brothers. Two dwarven brothers. So yes, as she's reading this aloud, you both recognize the name. This is the name that goes across the land of this mad alchemist. Two brothers that have been seeking eternal life, the Viticus brothers. And you find this book with his research on these slimes, oozes, puddings, and all these other such things, and how they can be applied to the extension of life. If you want to spend tons of time reading over that right now,
Tons of time.
tons of time, you could, but it seems like there might be more pressing things, considering you see crates filled with bars of soap lying around this laboratory. And you can see he has been making bars of soap out of this ooze and slime. Maybe soap like the soap at Marzember. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Does it look like the same shit?
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's like the exact same bars. So yeah, you come to the conclusion that he has been making these bars of soap and sending them to Marzember, and those that use this soap come down with this soap sickness, whatever it may be. So yeah, you see several crates of this soap put to the side of the laboratory.
I'll just dump it into the slime river.
Okay. So you kick it in there and it burns away into the black slime. It's an entire river of black pudding,
Gross.
which is the worst of all pudding. From what I've said.
Cool. Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here. What's the
Yes,
nearest
please.
city? I'm out of here.
Suzale is technically the closest city,
Alright, yeah, let's
but Marzember is where you came from.
Oh.
Remember,
Well, we
Suzale
don't
was the
wanna
one
go
that you
there.
kind of
Weren't
skirted
the
around.
red, or the red guards like searching for us and stuff?
At Marsember?
Yeah.
Yes, the Lord of Marsember was searching for you because he was seemingly addicted to this soap.
Well, we just cut off his stash, so we should probably get out of town.
True.
Yeah, let's head to Suzail. Well, does he have any influence in Suzail, or that's the capital, right? So
Suzail's the capital, yes. Marsember is like Venice, a canal city that's a very influential city in the area, but not quite as much as Suzail.
Place is a shithole. Let's go to Suzail.
Yeah.
So you want to head back to Suzail?
My
But
hometown.
did you want to take some form of rest, I'm assuming?
What time of day is it?
It's 7 a.m. And Mike, you want to be Boots? Nah, not really.
Not really. Actually, sure. I'll play Boots.
Amongst the laboratory equipment and Vidicist's books and tomes, you find a note. Who wants to read the note?
I didn't grab any of his tomes and stuff, so
I'll read it.
All right.
I'm not into books.
not into the book thing.
They're very interesting.
Zekaria, you read on this note, it says Vidicist, your payment will come shortly. Your powers will grow immensely and you shall become immortal. But first, you must bring what we seek to the Black Spider. Come to Wave Echo Cave near Phandalin, and you shall receive exactly what you deserve. Signed, the Black Spider. Bum bum bum.
Dun, dun, dun.
The tendrils of corruption and evil. The Black Spider seems to have their fingers or legs, as it were, in everything. And it seems that they are wrapped into this whole soap conspiracy with Vidicist. So this seems to be unraveling, and it seems that the Black Spider was behind this.
He's
Who the
shifty.
hell is the Black Spider?
You don't know. You don't know who the Black Spider is. So you head out of the cave and you...
Suzail, right?
Yeah, you're going to head down to Suzail?
It's my hometown. I can show you around.
So you head south, several days' journey across that one bridge. I forgot the name of the bridge offhand, but the one that we spent like an hour debating over.
The Illusion Bridge?
Yeah. The guards don't seem to be there. They seem to have abandoned their search for you. You cross the bridge and you approach Suzail. Now, when you're approaching the city, you can see a large, what looks like a ship, a seafaring type ship. Only it seems to be flying high above the city and descending down into their port. It's not something you see every day. And perhaps a ship like that could get you over to the Sword Coast quickly. Just saying.
Is there anybody around? Anybody?
Yeah, it's like a giant city.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I know, but I mean that's.
you haven't really gotten into the city yet. But yes, there are hundreds and I dare say thousands of people within the city conducting business
Alright, well,
in the marketplace and
I'm gonna
doing such
lead
things.
Tund's horse along with us.
Oh, wisdom?
Wisdom?
Yeah, and then I guess
The
I'll
pony,
head to
really.
a stables to see if I can sell the horses.
You son of a bitch.
We have to pay for this trip somehow,
That's true.
and I need to save for your fucking resurrection because that shit's not cheap.
Make a persuasion roll to see how much money you can get for the horses.
I'm actually gonna use intimidate instead.
Oh, okay. So you go up
You
to
have
the.
somebody that's
Same
very
ones?
good at persuasion.
Yeah, and I keep my jar of Tundz.
Sit on the counters, talk to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the previous owner wanted me to sell this for no
I
less
leave
than.
my spiky maul against the counter as well.
Those are good with numbers.
14?
Yeah,
So you're,
it's a little
you're
better
selling
than-
his.
Mine and his.
Oh, both.
Well, yeah, I'm not. Well, I guess I could bring my horse on a ship, but fuck that.
Fuck that crap. You did an excellent job of persuading the stable master, and he offers you a total of 150 gold. Because Tundz' horse was kind of like one of those, more like a pony. It was much smaller,
That's fine.
and then your horse is a full-grown horse. So,
I'll take it.
considering how much they cost, it's actually a very good deal.
Cool.
And he asked for the jar of Tundz as well.
No.
Will you throw that in?
No.
He's like, I have a collection.
I
No.
smack him.
Oh, ow! Ow!
How
How
dare
dare
you?
you?
I'm sorry. Wow, you said it in unison.
Disgust me.
I just don't
I knocked something off the counter.
Ah! Not the Tundz jar.
No. Something that he likes.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
He likes the Tundz jar, though. Okay, so yes, you see this flying ship making port amongst the other ships in the port of Suzail, just, 30 or 40 feet above the rest of them. And this seems very enticing. So that might be a good way to go, but what would you guys like to do?
I'd like to see if I can find the person in charge of this flying ship
Okay.
and talk to them.
So you head over to the ports. I'm assuming you're going with?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And you can see that they're offloading all kinds of crates, barrels, and boxes and such things from the side of the ship. They've lowered it down now where it's about port height. And they're bringing the things off the side. And you start asking around. And figuring out the captain's name is one thing, but maybe you can find a little bit more information. So go ahead and roll a persuasion check. You just grab some random deckhand
9.
and ask him. Oh my god,
What
it's
did
messing
you roll? 2?
Yeah,
Jesus.
you rolled very poorly.
I'm gonna go to a weapon shop and try and sell these gnome-sized weapons.
Tons. Not myself.
Now, if you bring Tundz back, he's gonna want his weapons back, right?
Well, I can buy them, dude. I gotta pay for this shit.
Please sell them. If you resurrect Tundz, they're bound. I can just call them back to my side in an
Well,
instant.
Giles is completely ignorant of that, so
So,
that's awesome.
It's my
Some dude's like in a sword fight, and all of a sudden this shit disappears.
it's all poof. The deckhand that you speak to doesn't seem to want to talk to you much. Like, surprisingly, your charms aren't working on him too much, but he tells you that the head of the ship is Captain Bram Wyverncloud.
Bram.
Bram Wyverncloud. He's a dwarf captain, by the way. And then you go to sell a bunch of
Yeah, I'm gonna sell.
this stuff.
What is all this shit? What's this potion?
Don't know. Never found out.
Oh, alright, I have a potion. I'm gonna hang on to that.
Isn't that
Toss these. I'm gonna start
So
tossing
awesome.
shit out of his backpack.
Just dumping it out along with his guts.
Ring should be
Keep
worth
the rum. And then I'm gonna sell this. What's this badge?
We don't know. The badge and the ring came out of the carriage.
From the very, very first
Oh, okay.
adventure.
I'll hang on to those.
We're pretty sure that those belong to that king.
The Lord of Marsember.
Cool, those will fetch a good price. Alright, well, I'm gonna sell the short bow, rapier, javelin, and dagger for whatever I can get for them. And I'll see if I can intimidate.
Alright. So you walk in.
17, 21 modified.
21?
Yeah, I announced my entrance by throwing the dagger into the wall near the shopkeep. And then I tossed the rest onto the counter.
The
Yeah,
kindly old lady behind the counter goes, "Ah, ah, oh, oh."
Make a good offer, wench!
Ah, ah.
And then
And
I
she's
rest my
thoroughly
maul on
scared.
the counter.
God! It just like snaps some of the wood on the counter. Just like, what did I do? I paid you guys off last week. Why are you back? She thinks you're a criminal, shaking her down for some money.
You might be able to get some money and take all the shit with you.
Yeah, it's kind of good though. No, you idiot! I'm selling these weapons.
Just here. And she just starts handing you just gold. She rolls really low.
She's giving me money.
Yeah,
I mean,
she thinks she's being shook down by a local criminal organization.
well, Giles just thinks he's getting a good deal,
Yeah.
which he is.
Yeah. So he accidentally intimidates people, I think.
No. The intimidation was on purpose,
Okay.
but I mean, it's not my fault.
Oh.
She misunderstood the situation.
Ah,
Bram Wyverncloud steps down with his peg leg down upon the port as he barks orders at his bosun and his first mate. And he's barking him through his ratty, dreaded beard, and he has this big hat, and just weathered old skin and all kinds of decorations and jewelry within his beard. And he comes walking down. He's telling people to offload stuff, and you can see that they follow his command to a T because he commands them through his intimidation.
move to when I say hi. Are you
Just round it up.
Bram?
Wyverncloud?
Sorry, Wyverncloud.
I be Bram Wyverncloud. I've spent too much time in the sky. Even tieflings are looking tasty these days.
Oh, that's so cute. But where are you heading?
Where I be heading? What business is it of yours? Do you want to try to charm him?
Yeah,
Get your ride.
25.
Shit.
So, is there any room on the ship for me? And maybe one of my friends?
Luckily, I'm into the tall ones. You're looking quite.
It's like talking to her vagina.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh.
and he's kind of barking at you through his beard, and he seems to have taken a bit of a liking to you. You don't know what kind of liking, but if it helps, then it helps. He's like, I be sailing west. We be going to the Sword Coast next. We be
Ooh, that sounds fun.
where you need to be going.
I think that's where yeah, we're going there too. Can I just go get my friend really quick?
Seems our paths have crossed. Is your friend much like you?
Yeah.
The ghost of Tundz. Like,
Very
God.
similar. Very. A little bit more hairy, but pretty similar.
Ah. As long as you be tall and you're willing to put in your work, I can take you there for 150 gold each.
Ooh. Okay.
We got 150 gold.
Me?
Maybe
I think you got some things.
Yeah, why don't you?
Actually, you did roll pretty well. Do you wanna do another
Yeah.
persuasion?
Really, maybe I could,
Pull down on that top a little bit?
yeah, scoop up my cleavage a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
She's really. She knows how to do it.
25.
Oh my god.
Do you get really 150 gold each? Really?
I tell you what, 100 gold each, and you be buying me some ale when we get there. If you're here when we get ready to set sail, then so be it. And he just kind of brushes you aside and he starts walking away.
So I have to go find Giles
Yeah, I'm
now?
looking for somewhere to appraise this ring and badge.
Okay. Appraisal.
Yeah.
So yeah, walking up and down the streets, it's easy enough to find it. So you know of you've heard of a jeweler. I don't know if you've gone there before, but you've heard of them. But,
Yeah.
and so you head on over to the Southport Jewelers.
All right. I'll start with persuasion this time.
Oh.
And branch.
I need this jewelry appraised! Jesus Christ.
That'll be next. 15.
A 15.
So yeah, I'm just gonna ask them what this is worth. I just found it on my adventures.
He looks at it and he looks at you. So you see this gnome with long hair, kind of balding, but long hair on the sides and kind of a split beard. And he's very old, even for a gnome. And you bring him the ring, and he looks at it. He puts his little jeweler's loop in his eye, and he starts looking at it. And he gives you a quizzical look. He says, "How did you come across this?"
It's none of your business, Peck. How much is it worth?
How much is it worth? I don't know if I want to tell you. This is a dangerous thing to have, my friend. A dangerous thing indeed.
I put Hamilton on the counter. So's this.
No! It's like a glass counter. No, it's not. That's gonna be... The metal itself and the design is not much in and of itself, but the fact that this is a ring of an emissary of Marshember from the Lord himself places it at a much higher value. The Lord and his keep would pay a lot of money for this, or slit a lot of throats for this. I would dare to say this is worth 500 gold, but I'm not buying it. And he hands it back to you.
Well, how about this badge? I'll flip it over to him.
He looks at the badge. It's like, that's in the same court as the ring. Those are official marks of emissaries of the Lord of Marshember, and I dare not ask how you came across those.
Am I with him now?
Yeah, outside you hear, Giles!
Roll
Giles!
eyes.
Giles!
What? I just head outside. I put Tundz under my arm and head out.
Tub of Tundz.
So, do I know any shady contacts? I mean, being a city guard for Marshember, I would imagine I have some contacts.
It's more like you know of them, but they're not gonna. They probably don't want much to do with you.
Okay.
Anything that you talk to them about, they're gonna think is a shakedown or a
I'll just
con
hang
or
on to
something
it
like that.
then. At least I know how valuable
Yeah.
they are.
1,000 gold.
That might even cover a resurrection.
Ooh.
So, there's this airship,
Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty big.
and we need 200 gold to get on. I talked to the guy down. Do we have 200 gold?
I love that sigh.
What's this? Like, how much do you have?
10?
Are you serious?
You don't have anything of value that we can...
Just this bag of gold.
It's worth exactly how
Why
much
don't you
gold
go
is
sell
in it.
your horse?
Yeah, all horses. You want to sell your horse?
Sure. I don't need a horse.
Swish pan over back to the
Free.
stable. The guy's like, why did I buy this pony and this horse for so much money? Jesus Christ. And then
Hi!
he turns around. Alright, you're going to use persuasion as opposed to intimidation?
Yes, I am. 19.
Jesus Christ.
Hi! And I push up my boobs.
I'm running a little low on the coffers now that I bought these two prime specimens, but looking at that one, I'll give you 75 for that. 75, that's the value of a shaggy horse like that.
Shaggy?
It's alright.
Okay.
Ghost.
75.
It's like the blue ghost.
You come back as a
It's more
remnant.
Zakaria's just kind of insane, so she
It tastes
sees
like
Tundz.
blue.
It's like blue.
You did get haunted by him after trying to persuade me not to resurrect him.
Thank you.
There's 75
Okay,
gold.
Giles, I have 85 now.
Cool.
So,
What else you got we can sell?
I have some powder. I have some beans.
Oh, just sell the beans.
Powder, beans,
Beans are probably
books,
worth a lot.
cloaks. You got all sorts of shit.
Do we know anywhere that is interested in magical beans?
Well, there's a wizard's like school / tower in the southern part of the city.
Okay, let's skip over there. I skip over there.
This is like
Little bat
swish
signal.
pans. Yeah. It's a little Orc-Chop Express signal.
That's what we should do.
That
would be awesome. It's all spinning.
Splorch. Biff. Sell. Alright.
Hi.
Yeah, these wizards, they're like a nerds. So
Yeah.
That should be easy.
So you see an elven wizard. Meow. Oh.
Wizard. Hello.
Training a half-orc wizard. Yes. What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Is this a male?
Yes.
Okay. So I go
I
and
am male,
lean
you
over,
cannot tell.
lean over the counter.
Turn on with elves.
Yes, it's true.
I'll have you know.
No, I'm not there.
We are just wrapped in so much sophistication.
Just lean over the counter. Just a little bit. So you can see a little bit of cleavage.
It's just all like
Yeah.
the cleavage.
Weapon of choice.
Clean
Cleavage.
my hair. I have something that you might be interested in.
You,
Yeah.
moi, would be interested in?
Yes. Well, yeah, besides me. But, magic beans?
He kind of gives you this look like,
Suede.
right.
Show them the beads.
Nat.
Nat 20?
Nat 20. Plus
He goes, oh,
7.
beans!
Plus 7. Beans!
He drops his Elvish accent. It's all, I need me some beans!
Oh, God.
He is very interested in your beans. Oh, beans!
Yeah. Yes. How much do magical beans go for?
It depends on the magical beans. Do you whip out the beans?
Yes, I have about one. I hand him one.
He pulls out tweezers and he grabs them, adjusts his spectacles, and he looks at them and he. How did you come about these?
That doesn't matter.
How many of these do you have?
That depends on the price.
One less than I had.
For this one bean.
Yes.
He rolled a 20. Okay. He takes the bean, he gently sets it down, places it upon a little tray, gently. Oh, one moment. And he whisks away. And he comes back and he goes, this is my life savings.
Which is...
This is 200 gold pieces. I will give you for this one bean.
Teachers don't make much.
Yeah.
I will take those 200 gold pieces.
Take it. Just leave the bean. Just leave the bean right where it is.
I will leave the bean and don't eat it! Whatever you do. Promise?
If
You will
you
not eat it.
Yeah, last time I had to kill a boulet.
come back in 2 months' time, and I shall have another 200 gold for another bean. If you shall spare another bean, I shall take it.
Whoa. Do you have
I
that
shall
200 right
grow
now?
the greatest bean garden Suzail has ever seen.
Yeah, you're good with one bean. Well, good. And I skip on over. La, 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 la.
Bram Witherslive.
Bram, Wiver. Hi. Hi.
So he's since made his way over to a pub, and as you walk in, he looks at his bosun as his first mate, and you see him, he shoos him away. Sharon, I want you to go back to the ship and load everything back up. Lois, I want you to go get me another ale. Do you have my gold?
I do.
Oh yeah, I'll plop my gold down on the table.
Aye.
Right next to,
He just
Tundz.
sniffs through the bag, doesn't even look, he just... 200 gold. Right.
I plop Tundz down on the table next to it.
Tons?
I'm not just carrying him. We'll get it all warm and gross.
I'm bringing him too. I suppose he doesn't need a bed. Alright.
It's a jar.
Alright. You got yourself a ship. We set sail in the morning. We head west. The next morning comes about, and we see you loading up upon the ship, the Sky Maiden, taking flight above the port of Suzail and off into the sky, heading westward, on to further adventures upon the Sword Coast. Cue the music.